Okay.
Whoa.
Welcome to Beauty and the Breakdown podcast.
Oh my God, you're going to start it and everything?
My name is Sarah Huntington. This is my co-host.
Shut up. I started, bitch.
All right, go ahead with it.
Whoa. And I got to start
Still
with
don't
the
have an
song.
intro.
Okay, welcome to Beauty and the Breakdown podcast. I'm Sarah Huntington, Sarah Pop-Tarts, your host, here with my co-host, Heidi Fell.
Present.
Hi, Heidi.
Hi.
How are you?
You know what? I actually feel like, I feel like I had a good weekend. I made money. I had today off. Didn't have to work. And I feel a little rejuvenated. I feel good. I went and got my nails done today.
You had a self-care day?
My little claws.
Oh
she
my
did an amazing job.
It looks like you had your period on them. That's cool.
I know, little blood droplets, little period on all fours.
It looks like you had your fingers in someone's booty hole.
Ew,
cool.
not for free.
How was your weekend? Tell me about it.
It was kind of long. So Saturday, I worked at Burn. They had a buyout event, and it was honestly terrible, but I made money Saturday, so it wasn't that bad. It was a long day though. I went in at like 3 p.m. and came out at almost midnight probably. So not too bad. But besides that, it was a pretty chill weekend actually.
I think I might need to get a serving job on the weekends again.
Are you going to walk into your old job and be like, hey, guess who?
Having weekends off is not good for me at all. I just become I turn into a rabid fucking unhinged person. Like I do not have the capability of, and I used to always make fun of 9-to-5ers because I'm a 9-to-5er now. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome to society.
To society. I like contribute to it and stuff now. And I always made fun of those people that would work 9 to 5. And then when they would go out on weekends, they just turned into fucking animals. And I'm like, I hate those people. And now I am those people.
Yeah. See, I will say I do kind of like that on Fridays and Saturdays because I still work downtown. So it's like I still get to see everybody and people still come in and see me and whatever. But I'm also making money where I feel like if I did have my Fridays and Saturdays off, one, I would be broke. And two, I probably would make a lot of bad decisions. So
oh, yeah.
I'm actually really happy that I work on the weekends, and then I still go out throughout the week and I still have just as much fun.
Yeah, I do miss I miss having a month. There is nothing better when you're in the service industry. Like you almost always have Mondays off. It's just like guaranteed that you're gonna have Mondays off, and you can like get shit done that day. You can go to the grocery store,
Mondays are good days.
And there's not a fuck ton of people there. You can go to the gym and not everyone's there, and you can go out and it's only your friends out that are also in the service industry, and you get cheaper drinks. I don't know. I'm not loving this whole 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah, I
can't with this lady right now. Why did she smile like that?
Thank God that speaker's off outside.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
You told us it was off. I knew it was off. I'm not that crazy.
It's off.
I know. I know, right? It's off.
Yeah,
right?
it's off.
What were you saying?
Wait, what did you just say? What were we just talking about?
Having weekends off. Having your Monday to get shit done.
Yeah, and like my Mondays, I also like having those off because Sundays in downtown here are actually a lot of fun, and I love Sunday fun days just because I know I don't have anything to do on Monday.
Yeah.
And now that like the Colts are playing and like the games are back and stuff, downtown's a little bit more like busy, I guess. So I've actually really been enjoying Sundays here lately.
So can we recap on your whole getting blocked situation? How is that going? Are you still blocked?
Yes, I am. I have not heard anything. Still blocked. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you feel better though? Because I told you, I was like, sometimes getting blocked is like the best feeling ever because it's over and you can't communicate with them anymore.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like it's kind of like the end of like a chapter, if you will, like fully done. So I haven't really given it a lot of thought. I feel like it kind of hurt, like the thought of it, like just like in that second. But now that it's like done and whatever, I haven't really thought about it.
I feel
anymore.
Like you know more about astrology than I do, but I feel like this week everyone has broken up. Everyone I know is breaking up this week, and I was like, is like the moon in macaroni or like what's happening?
Is the moon drinking its Gatorade?
Do you know what's like what season we're in right now?
No. So we just got out of like a retrograde where there was like 7 or 8 planets in it.
Okay, hold on. What is a retrograde? I need to. step back.
Okay, wait. If I saw this right, hold on. I don't even want to say this out loud because if it's wrong, I don't want to sound like a dummy.
Yeah, I feel like my Mercury has been in ramen noodles for the past month, if I'm being honest. I don't know what any of that means, but
I love it. I fucking love
So we
astrology.
just came out of
Speaking of that, I just bought these really cute to go with astrology, like angel numbers. You know, I fucking love those. I see them everywhere. Mine since July has been 222. But
wait, can you explain angel numbers?
they are like, they're supposed to be numbers that you see that are like in unison. So like 222, 444, 777. That like are supposed to be like messages from like your spirits or like your.
See, I hear that, but I don't think I have any like good spirits looking over me.
Okay, wait, sorry to go back.
Okay.
Retrograde, the exact meaning is directed or moving backwards. So I think it's when like these planets are spinning opposite or they're like in an opposite.
We spin backwards sometimes? Does Earth spin backwards?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know.
I heard this on TikTok, so I can't even fucking tell you, but it means something is like opposite.
Okay, so everything was opposite this whole week? Comes from
Yeah.
Which literally means backward step. So we're all like literally working backwards right now?
Probably.
Okay,
Something
so
like that.
what season are we in?
Fall?
No, shut the fuck up.
COVID season. COVID season.
I feel like you know so much about this. You're literally always telling me
I
so
know,
much
I
astrology
do.
shit, and now I'm asking you, and you're like, I don't know.
Well, I actually haven't really been paying attention because the last video that I watched, it was like these are the zodiac signs that are going to be like most impacted in a good way this time around after that retrograde. And that retrograde ended on like the 15th or 16th.
Were you?
And I was
it?
in it, so I've been chilling.
So you just like were like, I don't. Wait, was Pisces in it?
No, yours was the last one. So now yours is probably opposite. So
that's why I'm down bad right now.
Yeah, that makes me sick. Like we won't say, but like it's amazing to me how much you and I mirror each other even when we don't want to or we don't.
Oh my God,
it's
I know.
disgusting.
And it's always at opposite times.
Yes,
like,
it's always opposite times.
Whenever everything's like going super well for me, Heidi's
my
going
life is
through
falling apart.
fucking mental breakdown, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to go out? Like,
And then I'm like, yeah. And then we go out and I cry to go home.
and then whenever you're like doing really well, I'm like, baby,
Maybe I need a reset.
I think I need to go home. I need to go see my mom for a little bit.
Heidi, can you come pick me up? I need to come home.
Oh my God. You're a Cancer, right?
Yes, the best zodiac sign, arguably.
I feel like I get surrounded by Cancers constantly.
You do. No, you definitely do.
Even when I'm trying not to. I'm like, oh, I vibe with this person. And like for the longest time I did not believe in astrology because they always say Pisces are like these like really emotional people. And I don't feel like I'm emotional. I feel like I'm right. I'm like pretty logical.
I don't know. I think like you are, but it's in a different way than me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I think what I figured out is that like Pisces are, they understand emotions.
Yeah. Is Scorpio the other one? That's the other water sign. It's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Yeah. I think water signs just tend to like flock towards each other anyway.
I heard this. I heard Pisces like is the leader of the water signs.
Oh, I'm sure. It's probably because Cancers are having a mental breakdown and Scorpios just don't care.
Like Scorpios are like kind of mean and they don't know how to handle their like anger emotions, and Cancers don't know how to handle their like sadness emotions.
Yes.
And then Pisces are just like, I've got it figured out ish.
I got it. Do you feel like you have it? Do you feel like you have it figured out?
I feel like I have my emotions figured out. I don't have my life figured out, but like my emotions are pretty much in check. Like I don't cry.
Oh, I do all the time. I don't think I could make it if I wasn't crying at least once a day.
How often do you cry?
Honestly, now that I have lashes often, not as much. Before I had eyelashes, I promise you I was probably crying like once or twice a day.
A day?
Yes, a day.
Over what?
Stuff made me sad.
Like what? I need an example. What could possibly make you cry twice a day?
I don't know. Like, I'm like an empathetic person, or like things that I would be thinking about in my life if it was going bad. I don't know.
I remember the last time I cried. It was in front of you. That's the last time I cried. That was what? 2 months ago?
I probably cried like 2 weeks ago, but it was like a soft cry, one that I could manage. So
I also I never cry. So when I do, it like comes out at the wrong time and I don't know how to control it. It just like tears like roll down my face.
Yeah.
I was apologizing to you. I was like, I have no idea.
I'm the last person you should ever be like apologizing to over that. Like I literally have people tell me their whole life story in like 5 seconds when I meet them, so it doesn't bother me. Emotions aren't scary to me.
I don't care right now. We've got so long on this podcast, and I'm gonna talk about it. So the reason I was
sign?
What?
What's Wyatt's sign?
What do you guess? Based off mine.
I'm gonna go with Taurus.
Heidi?
That was a good guess.
Capricorn, maybe?
Hold on. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
I can't wait.
Wait, first off, tell me if Sarah's right or not.
Sarah's right. Yeah, I'm a Taurus.
Okay, I was going to say, I feel like that's also what I want to say. You're very like...
Yeah, why do you think I'm a Taurus?
Because, listen, first off, I'm going to preface by saying that Cancers and Tauruses are the most compatible signs in the zodiac. And not, this is not even like a coincidence.
Are we playing matchmaker right now?
Listen, every single guy that I've ever been with has been a Taurus, except for one. And all the Taurus men, I feel like I can pick them out of like a fucking crowd because I know your guys' mannerisms. You're very logical. You're very like
motivated.
Yes, but you also are like very like, what is the word I'm looking for?
Matter of fact.
No, your emotions, you're very like laid back. Like you have very, like your temper is very
Yeah, Wyatt, do you ever get mad?
controlled.
Not really, no.
See, yeah, like that's like so on point. Yeah,
Like, I just feel like probably nothing pisses you off. You're just like, everything just kind of rolls off your shoulder.
Yeah, like you guys are just very like relaxed, like logical, matter of fact people. Like you're just, which is weird because a Cancer is emotional and the complete opposite of that. So.
Unhinged. Yeah, but I think you need that balance.
Yeah, that's why. That's supposed to be why.
As much
like
as you like
type
don't
deal.
love all the men that you've been with that are Tauruses, I do think that there's a positive side to someone balancing you out.
Yeah, no, I think that it's been not that we didn't like get along. It's been more just like, I would say like either like childhood differences or like lifestyle differences, not necessarily like a personality difference. Like that I wasn't compatible with him, that just didn't work out.
Will you Google Cancer compatibility, Wyatt? What do you think Ben is?
Ben's probably a Gemini.
Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio? Ew. I guess I could see that. You're kind of emotional. You what? Yeah, we were talking shit about Scorpios. No, wait, I guess we weren't really talking shit. We were just saying, like, out of all the water signs, like, you guys are, like, the, like, the worst ones. Ew, how do we have all 3 water signs in here right now? That's sick.
It says generally the most compatible signs for Cancer friendships and romantic relationships are fellow water signs, Pisces and Scorpio.
I knew Pisces were good for like friends, but I've never seen romantic. That's crazy. Mine have always been like, well, I guess my personal one has always been a Taurus.
Yeah.
I did know Pisces were really good for like friendships.
Yeah.
Aries,
I
Capricorn,
definitely
Aquarius,
understand that.
Yeah. Which that's crazy too. I actually get along really well with Aries.
Okay, but there is such a difference between Cancer women and Cancer men.
Yeah, Cancer men are toxic and they suck really bad.
I think honestly, and this is why I think it's because men were never really taught how to control their emotions. Or
men in general, it doesn't matter.
They
men
were
in general.
like they just like they were told, especially like not so much in this like next generation, like Gen Z and stuff. Boys are allowed to be more emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
But like growing up, like my age, especially, like guys were not allowed to show emotion.
Yeah,
at all.
To throw some dirt on it.
Yeah, and like, I'm sorry, but like as a kid, losing your football game should make you emotional.
You should be crying.
You should be sad back there. Like it's okay to cry. Like I played basketball one year, and the girls would cry. But the boys were told that, like, you know, you have to act like a man. You have to suck it up. You can't act that way. And so, especially Cancer men that are super emotional, just have to block it all down, and then it comes out in the worst way ever. Like,
they turn into
just being a fucking dick. I don't know. What's your least favorite sign?
I feel like I don't necessarily have like a least favorite. I always go back and forth on Geminis because I either get along with him really, really well, or I don't at all. So I don't like that there's always like a one or the other on those, but I don't know if there's like necessarily like a sign. I don't.
Virgo men. I hate them. And I'm not just basing that off one. There's like 4 Virgo men.
There's like 4. There's one too many.
Yeah,
there's one
that have absolutely pissed me off. And I a lot of times I have trouble getting along with Leos. It's not that I like dislike them. I think our personalities just clash a lot of times. And even
I'm that same way with Leos too. I usually clash personalities with those.
Like I want to get along with you. However, your personality just sometimes pisses me off. Like,
I would agree. I also feel that way like fire signs in general. I either get along with them really well or I don't.
Yeah.
I have like friendships and relationships that feel that same way. Why type in angel numbers really quick, going back to that, circling back around. I've been seeing 222.
I just bit the shit out of my nail. It's bleeding.
You're bleeding.
I'm bleeding everywhere.
Alrighty, you psycho.
No, I just wanted my nails to look like yours.
Twinsies. Ew. You literally just bit a chunk out of your fucking nail.
Got my nails done.
You psycho. Okay. I've been seeing like 222 ever since. I mean, it's probably been since like May, so that one's been following me. But so I like these a lot.
What does this mean?
Okay, so angel numbers, like the meaning of them is supposed to be that like your guardian angels or like your spirit guides, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they're supposed to be like messages to like tell you different things. So hit that chart up there.
Okay, I will say I've been seeing 222 a lot here lately.
So like this will tell you like the base of what they mean. Well, you know what? Go to a different one. That one's not right.
Because I sent it to Heidi because I feel like she knows a lot about this. But I looked at my phone and my text messages were at 222.
Yeah, that's right.
What else was it? I had
Your followers.
Followers was a 22.2 thousand, and then my emails were like at 2,222. It was like everywhere. I was like, is something gonna happen to me?
It's supposed to be just like one of those cute little things that like it's like the universe is like giving you
oh my
a
god,
sign.
it means you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. So
why doesn't it feel like that?
It's a great question. And then like 444 is protection, 555 is change, 888 is balance. Yeah, it's like it's basically just a good. I don't know. Like I like to see them.
Okay,
my problem is there's no bad one. Like there should be a bad one.
Yeah, like 666 should definitely be like, bitch, get your life together.
Yeah, like
right?
Get robbed or something.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like positive. It's not like you're supposed to be looking for the bad in it. You know what I mean?
Like seeing a heads down penny or whatever. I do agree with that. You trust your gut and listen to your heart. You're in the right place at the right time, your spirit.
And there's also like variations too. So like you could see like 1122 and like that could be one, or like it could be like a mix of numbers, but they have to be like in order.
Oh,
like,
now we got to do math?
No.
To figure this out?
No. But I'm saying like there's like different ones that like you can see. So yeah.
I never really paid attention to that stuff. Wait, what story was I going to tell? Oh yeah, why I was crying. Okay, so ex-boyfriend from like a long time ago. This is why I don't think that you should ever go back like once you've gone forward. But I think that the retrograde Mercury or whatever was doing that because we tried to go out on that date. And then that's when I came home crying to you. I was going back to when I was crying the last time.
When was that though?
That was like 2 months ago, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. I don't know why yes. Okay, yes. I was like, who the fuck?
But have you ever like you don't see somebody for a really long time. Like I literally had not seen him in like 2 years. And you do all this healing and you try and get better. And then you go to see them.
And it puts you back like 10 steps.
Why though? Like I don't have those emotions there anymore. But like, why is it that as soon as you see them, it's just like...
I think it's just like it's really easy to like forget those emotions. And then whenever you see them again or you do hang out after like a hard cutoff, it's like you kind of have to like re-deal with them. You know what I mean? I don't
re-deal
with
with them.
I just feel like they don't ever really go away. Like you stop seeing them for sure.
Do you have that like one that just like will not fucking go? Literally my high school boyfriend still has not gone away. I'm like, why are you still? I mean, granted, he is like part of my family, which is weird.
A totally different story.
What?
A totally different story.
Well, my sister and I dated brothers, and then my sister and the older brother had a kid together, and so now my high school boyfriend and I have a nephew together, which is the most like Liberty fucking thing I could ever say. But
yeah, no, I don't think any of mine have like come back like that, but I have had them like reach back out or something.
Would you rather them just like give up Or would you rather like continue to try? Like,
ew, I don't know. I feel like
because sometimes I
like never talking to you again. You're just like, wow, I was not shit to that person.
Sometimes I like the attention.
Of what?
Like knowing that like I could
they still think about you.
Like I could still have you if I wanted to. And I probably couldn't, but just like every once in a while when they'll still reach out, I'm like
yeah, no, I agree with that. It's like, I don't know. I feel like if I never hear from them again, I'm like, damn, I like meant nothing to them at all. Like they don't even think about me. If like they do reach out, it's like even 2 or 3 years later and they're like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, you were thinking about me? Something about it.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, that's like my like very first high school boyfriend, but I had my did we talk about my nephew's graduation party on the last one? Yeah, I thought so. That's the one.
That's the one.
Sorry, Jordan.
Sorry. If you're listening to this, just go ahead and turn that off.
Okay. I know what I want to talk about. Have you seen Gwen Stefani lately?
No.
Okay. Will you pull her up? Here's the thing with like Botox and fillers. I am here for them. I really like, I know some people are like anti fucking, okay, the bottom left. Yeah. Ugh. She be looking funky.
Why? Ugh.
Is
it the mole on her boob right there? Is that what's doing it?
No, it's just, do you think she looks good? She looks like the filter.
I haven't ever liked this woman. I don't know what it is about her that I don't like, but I just don't. Like,
you said she looks dirty. Is that what
she
you
looks
said?
like you might find her at like a Terre Haute Walmart.
I also think it's so weird that her and Blake Shelton date because they.
Ew! I know they're completely opposite. Like, ew! Like, look at her.
He's like such a wholesome dad,
and she's such a.
Yeah, that's bad. Like, and what's scary to me with like Botox and fillers, and obviously like I am pro Botox fillers, but
overdoing it is overdoing it.
How do you know? And like as an injector, like how do you not know when you're like clearly taking someone too
far? I mean, I'm sure they do know that, but like if a client wants something, you're supposed to give it to them.
No, Heidi, as a hairstylist, you know better. Like you have to say like you're gonna look fugly.
I mean, in some cases, like if it's unrealistic, I'm not gonna do it. If someone sits in my chair and they're platinum blonde and they're like, hey, I want to go brown, and I don't think I'm gonna like it, but that's what they want, I'm gonna give them that. Like I'm not gonna tell them no if that's what they really want, because they're gonna go do it anyway.
Why are your roots black?
Why are your roots black? Tired of it.
Why do not your roots black?
Tired of it. So annoyed.
Ben literally sent me a video of you and it was like above you, so it was like your head showing, and he just said, why are her roots black?
I am so fucking sick of you. Ben, I'm about to fucking fold you up and throw you in the nearest garbage can.
I'm giving up this. That's what Heidi and I are doing on Wednesday.
Making you a little lower maintenance. I've been talking about doing it too, but you know what I do every single time. I end up hating it and then going straight back.
I do too, but why is this man getting so many shoes out? Is he going to sell these? Turn the mic on. I'm about to buy some shoes real quick.
It's on.
Are you selling those? Yeah? You got size 7s? All right, we'll talk after.
Never would talk to him.
Well, we'll talk after. I'm never going to talk to that man.
Okay, you can turn it back off now.
Is it off?
It's off.
Okay. Anyway, my roots are black because they're not done yet. If you must know.
I feel like no one holds on to having blonde hair more than somebody that was blonde as a child. But you weren't.
I know that. Yeah, I wasn't even that. It's just like, I just think that.
I think that's why I hold on to it though, because I'm like, I was blonde as a child. So as I have like the darkest fucking eyebrows and pubes. Like,
these pubes say otherwise.
They did not say blonde. You think Gwen Stefani's a natural blonde?
Fuck no. Those yellow roots.
Yeah, that, you know what's also so crazy to me? When celebrities have bad hair.
Ew, like all of these pictures.
I was watching the Lady Gaga documentary last week, And I was looking at her hair and it was just so fried and gross.
Also, speaking of, I know I've already said this to you, but I don't know if anyone else knew. Kesha has a freaking show on, I think it's on Paramount Plus, maybe it's Discovery Plus. She's her own ghost hunting show.
Yeah, can we look that up? Kesha Ghost Hunting Show.
Almost lost my mind. Do you know how quick I went and looked this up, and I can't wait to start watching it?
You know who kind of looks dirty sometimes?
It's called Conjuring Kesha. Kesha?
Yeah.
She does.
I'm sure she's clean. I'm sure she's a very clean person. I've had 2 people on TikTok tell me I look like Kesha, and I'm like, are you telling me I look dirty?
Are you telling me I look dirty?
It wasn't even that. The worst part was it wasn't you look like Kesha. It was twice now. You give Kesha vibes.
So her personality or your look?
I don't know. I don't know Kesha's personality. Do we know what she's like?
I mean, I feel like she's kind of like a hippie child. Like she's very like.
I don't give off hippie vibes, do I?
Maybe hippie is not the word I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
I know. I think she kind of is like gives off hippie vibes, but apparently she's like really, really, really intelligent. Like like her GPA and like her college, like she's like very smart and she's very into like, I don't know. I think she said she just like reads all the time and like I think what she studied in college was like interesting.
Yeah. So whenever she was like the trailer for this or whatever, not the trailer, but like the beginning of it, she always says that she's like really in tune with like her spirituality and stuff too.
Can we watch the trailer? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's watch this Kesha ghost hunting trailer.
Kesha here. When I'm not on stage, I'm exploring my connection to the supernatural. Anybody that knows me knows I love staying in a super haunted house.
She does.
It's kind of my thing. And I'm bringing along my friends for the whole terrifying trip.
It's time to go get scary.
I'm at the Antoinette Hall Opera House, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, one of the most haunted prisons in the United States.
Oh my God, what is that?
Do you believe in ghosts? I want to see things I can't explain and capture evidence never before seen on camera.
What did our lecture get me into?
Are we in danger?
Whoa.
You heard that, right?
We're about to go get haunted. A lot of things have happened that have been weird, but
She has white dots under her eyes.
I'm nervous.
Trust yourself.
It's about to get really, really crazy.
Why did you bring me here?
Wait, what just happened? Is there a spirit here?
Is that Whitney Cummings?
I am getting out of here, y'all.
What are you not telling us? Oh my God.
Flashlight, let's go. I'm entering the darkness. Time to face my fears. So let's go.
Conjuring Kesha on the.
Okay, look, I know the Amazing Grace thing was not meant for humor. It was supposed to be serious.
Singing it to
It
ghosts.
came out of nowhere, just
Amazing. It sounds like me and you.
Grace.
Me and you putting on a concert for the cockroaches at the bar.
I did sing karaoke this weekend.
Oh my God, I hate karaoke.
It wasn't even karaoke. It was just I knew the guy playing the piano
God.
at Burnside, and like it wasn't karaoke. I was just like, "Can I get on the mic?"
The yoki.
And then he like starts like being like, "This is Sarah Huntington. She's gonna do 5 minutes of stand up for us." And I was like, "No, I'm not."
I actually don't like any of you.
I refuse to do my stand up anywhere besides on a stage.
I probably wouldn't either. I also hate like when I'm with you, if like someone's like, "Oh yeah, she's a comedian," they're like, "Tell us a joke." Like, shut up.
I had an Uber driver one time. He was dropping me off at Helium, and so like normally I don't tell strangers at all that I do comedy. But this Uber driver was dropping me off at Helium, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to a show," and he was like, "Oh, that's cool. Who are you going to see?" I was like, "Well, I'm actually on the show." And he was like, "Oh, cool. Tell me a joke." And I was like, "Nah, man, it's just like kind of weird. Like I don't want to do
something
that."
you don't do. That's a no-no.
He locked me in his car. He locked the car and said,
Nobody's leaving until you give me a joke.
He was like, "Tell me a joke, or I'm not letting you out of this car." And I was like,
"Sir, I can call the cops on you for this."
I like just kind of like stood there for a second. And I was like, "Is this actually happening?" And he was like, "I'm just kidding." And unlocked the car, but I was like, I'm still reporting you.
What's brown and steaky?
No, I'm not doing that. We tried to do that. There was an Uber driver in Denver because he was
okay. Well, first off, he did not appreciate comedy because that is comedy gold if I've ever.
Also,
seen
I finally ended up telling him one of my jokes, like not a good one. It was like I don't
and
know.
he didn't even laugh.
Yeah, he goes, "I guess I just don't get it." And I was like, "Well,
I was like, you're also driving a Hyundai Elantra with all the windows down and the bumper
Why
missing,
ask
so.
though? Like, why? I will never understand. And there's a comic, Alex Price, here in Indy, and he tweeted, he was like, next time somebody asks you to tell them a joke, give them a full 40. Follow them out of their car into their house. Don't stop. Like, tell them
Give them the
everything.
whole
Yeah,
show.
give them an entire
You
show.
asked for it, you're getting it.
Which is like the best way to combat it. And I know there's comics that will, like Bowers, he's so great at, if somebody's like, oh, tell us a joke, he'll just tell a joke. He doesn't get nervous about that.
I also feel like he's really good at being on his toes though too. Like he can like literally like I feel like he's really good at just like being like quick about stuff like that.
Also, like, can you imagine like somebody like you're at the bar and you're like, I'm a hairstylist, and they're like, cut my hair. Cut it. Right now.
I'm waiting.
I'm not. My dad did that when I was home. He was like, "Can you cut my hair?" And I was like, I don't have any scissors with me. And he was like, "There's kitchen shears in there." And I was like,
Oh my God, that's so annoying. I fucking hate when people do that.
"What?" I swear there was just something behind us. I'm
Sarah.
absolutely losing it.
Is there a shoe convention going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
These people have a bunch of shoes too.
Oh, I know her. It's Bridget.
Is there about-
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go buy some sneakers. I did see my dad at the bars this weekend. That was really weird.
Rancer.
Yeah, my dad's name is Rancer.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I don't think my grandma was like super educated. My dad's name is Rancer and my uncle's name is Bomber.
I love bomber. Like a bomber jacket.
Dude, did I tell you about my aunt at the graduation party? Like, sometimes I write jokes. I really do sit down and write jokes. Sometimes I just go to my hometown and they write them. They just write themselves. So
Yeah, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much.
It's my aunt on my dad's side, and she's a lovely lady, a little Tanya. And
Tanya.
she gets there and I was like, hey, like there's food over here. Do you want to like try any of the food? And she goes, nah, baby, I had a whole bag of Funyuns on the way here, so I'm stuffed. I was like,
Ew.
a whole bag of.
They still sell those?
Oh fuck yeah! I
God.
still fuck with Funyuns. No,
Nobody
likes Funyuns.
I can't
They're
tell you the
so
last time that
nasty.
I ate Funyuns. Yeah, like and a whole bag.
a whole bag of
Like,
Funyuns.
it's like, how delusional do you have to be to think this is a meal?
How out of touch with reality are you?
Oh, no,
that
baby.
you're ew, that one says steakhouse onion Funyuns.
Oh no, baby, I'm good. I ate a whole bag of Funyuns on the way here.
Ew. The fucking flaming hot ones. I'm sick.
The town that I am from, my aunt literally said that she doesn't come to Indy because they have one-way streets. She like doesn't understand how they work.
I don't understand.
She's
The
like,
small town.
she's like, oh no, baby, I can't go to Indy. They got one-way streets over there, and
They're not that hard.
like nothing. I'm like, we kind of have one-way streets here too. It's just an old country road where only one car could fit on it at one
no
time.
different. No different. Literally no different.
Oh my god. Funky, what's your favorite chip?
My favorite chips. Shut up. I'm so glad you asked this question. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
My
So happy you asked. I have been wanting to talk about this.
Ever. The baked Cheetos, but like the original crunchy kind.
Oh.
Not the white cheddar. The first one. The Cheetos. Yes. Oh my God.
you
Heaven
remember-
sent.
Do you remember when they first came out with the baked chips and
Something
everyone?
about them, they're so much better.
They are, and they're better for you. No, but I do think my favorite part is that they do taste better.
No,
like
they
why
seriously do.
weren't we doing baked chips?
all along?
Yeah. Also, not what are they fried normally? How do you normally make a chip?
You know what? That's a good question.
Are they just? I feel like they've always been baked. I will say I heavily fuck with a flaming
I think that
hot.
says baked versus fried chicken. Like, are you serious? Explain.
Okay, so if you're at a restaurant
Here we
and
go.
they ask you if you want your chicken sandwich grilled or breaded, what do you get?
I usually get grilled.
Same.
I
It's
love
too much
grilled.
bread if it's a sandwich. Breading plus bread.
Is a lot of bread.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to cut my mouth. Okay. The ingredients for fried chips is very simple. Vegetable oil, potatoes. Oh, okay. So really, it's just no oil. Right?
Yeah, well, no, because there's corn oil.
Looks like there's way more bullshit in the bake.
That's what I was about to say.
Sometimes
we're
I feel like
getting
I'm
fucked.
smart like Kesha, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, what's the difference between baked chips and regular chips?
That's what we've come to. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Healthier option. They don't contain as much fat or calories, apparently.
At the end of the day, it's still a fucking chip, though.
What are your favorite chips?
Flaming hot Cheetos. Dude, I love it. I love when my fingers get like those like little like they're like sticky and red, and you
Sarah,
have to like
I would like for you to stop speaking now.
you have to take like the
I would like for you to save yourself now before you get in
because
a
you've just
hole.
been like crunching in there like
Ew!
and then they're all red and stuff, and your mouth is on
What are you
fucking
doing?
fire.
Literally grabbing them, like clawing them, crunching them in your hand?
No, I'm reaching in there. I'm eating 6 to 7 at a time. And then, you know, your hands get that like red stuff all over them. And then you have to take the bottom teeth and you just kind of like get it off with your bottom teeth.
You know
scrape
what?
it.
I can't relate. I've
And then
never.
you get,
Ew! What? Stop! Why are you scraping your freaking
Or sometimes
Cheeto dust
Wait.
off on with your teeth?
Sometimes I'll rub it together until it makes like a little ball, and then I'll eat the. Why is this guy talking to us? I'll eat like the ball of hot Cheeto dust that I've made in my finger.
Oh my god.
It's like an extra chip after you ate them all.
That's.
It's like a soft chip.
I've lost all hope in Sarah. I really have. I was gonna let her not even tell us any of that, and she decided she was gonna tell us all of it.
I know you like flaming hot Cheetos. I had them with you.
But I don't roll them up in a ball and eat them. Or
I'm not rolling the chips
or
up.
scrape
It's
the
not
Cheeto
the
dust
chips
off
I'm
my
rolling
fingers
up.
with my
It's
teeth.
the dust. It's the extra dust that I'm rolling up into a ball and eating.
Nope.
What's
Nasty.
Do you have any like gross eating habits?
I put A1 on everything.
Oh God, I fucking love A1.
A1 is so good. And every time I tell people that, they're like, ew. And I'm like, you're fucking gross.
I think that is like, you know when you just know you're going to be friends with somebody, you meet them and you're like, that's it. It's the day that you told me you put A1 sauce on everything.
Yeah, you know.
I was like, that's my best friend.
Yep, me and Sarah have had such a just living the same life, just a couple years apart. For sure.
Like nobody had ever experienced
Too many
A1 sauce
coincidences.
the way that I did. And then we ate pizza rolls that one day and you were like, do you have any A1? And I was like, I love
do.
you.
I do, and I love you. You're gonna be in my life forever.
Heidi, I can tell you're going to be around for quite some time.
Oh,
Hey,
Heidi, I
buddy,
think I'm really feeling this
I
friendship
find
a
you
lot.
pretty cool. Would you like to move in with me?
I have a proposal for you right now. You supply A1 if you move in with me
I've
right
got
now.
all the A1 sauce. Look, I've got 4 bottles in the fridge right now. You want to move in?
See, like most people are like obsessed with like ranch or ketchup. Mine is definitely A1 on a baked potato, on vegetables, on chicken.
And a baked potato where it gets like all soaked in there.
Yes! Oh, so fucking good. So fucking good. What's yours?
My favorite sauce?
No,
What?
your worst eating habit.
Oh, my worst eating habit. I'm the person with nachos that eats like the best nachos. Like you know the ones that have like all the toppings on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck about anybody else at the table.
Oh, you're the one that like literally doesn't ask. You just get everything on it.
Yeah, like I will literally, and if I see somebody reaching for a chip I want, I don't care. I'm coming for it too. Like
I will rip
winners
it out of
win.
I
Okay,
will rip it out of your hand.
like especially if it's somebody that, you know, a work event or something. I don't care. I'll snatch it right out. My chip now.
Grab the whole thing. Grab it.
I just grab like all the toppings from the top. That's the first thing I do. I'm just
those.
like,
just eat those and then you can let everybody have at it.
because I don't give a fuck about the chips.
I do.
Really?
Without the chips, it wouldn't be any good.
I could.
You have to have a vessel to carry it into your mouth.
No, that's exactly all. That's all chips are for me, is a vessel. If
like
the
the
chips
crunch.
weren't there, I wouldn't eat them.
I like the crunch.
I would just eat a nacho bowl. I guess they make those. That's a burrito bowl.
Yeah, Papa John's makes, apparently you can get just like a bowl of toppings now.
What? Look that up.
Yeah. It's
What?
a new thing they have. You can buy literally, it's just like a bowl of toppings.
Who was it? Drew Barrymore just did a TikTok about that. She was
They're
like,
called Papa Bowls.
Papa Bowls.
what? I like that though. Drew Barrymore literally, she showed us like her most innovative thing she does. And she was like, when I can't eat bread, I just order a large pizza and then I take all the toppings off and I put it on a salad. And I was like, rich people?
Ew, on a salad? Why don't you just eat them by themselves? I feel like
But just like like for me, the reason I eat the whole pizza is because I'm like, this was $25.
this was way too expensive to not finish.
I'm gonna eat all of it. I'm definitely that person at a restaurant. I'll overeat because I paid for it.
I'm the same way. I think that's probably from growing up poor slightly as well.
Did your parents always make you finish what was on your plate?
My grandma and grandpa called it a happy plate, and you couldn't leave the table unless you had one. My mom and dad weren't nearly as strict, but if I stayed with my grandparents,
A happy plate? That meant like an empty
finished
plate.
it, yeah.
An empty plate is a happy plate. See, I was the complete opposite. My parents always tried to get me to eat, but my grandma literally, honestly, my grandma let me do whatever the fuck I wanted. She didn't care. There was a year where I only ate breadsticks.
Yeah, hyperfixating on one item of food,
I'm
one
not
item
kidding.
of food only.
Well, my parents owned a pizza place, and so every day I would just
Well, that makes sense.
Well,
They're very easily accessible.
I would go there after school, and I would wait for my grandma to pick me up. I had an hour in between.
Do you know how many carbs you consumed in that year?
That's all. I'm not kidding. With cheese sauce.
Was it silent when you were eating them, or were you listening to music or watching?
Ew.
Music?
No, it was just in the back because they had a little back sitting area for their employees to take their breaks. So I'm just in the break room every day for an hour just eating breadsticks. I even learned how to make them. I was 6 years
I make my
old.
own breadsticks. Child labor laws meant nothing when your parents owned a pizza shop.
I did. I upgraded to cheese bread, I think, at one point.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Small town.
That might be my worst eating habit, actually.
What, fixating on a food and eating it every day for a year until you're tired of it?
Not a year so much anymore, but
Mine goes a couple weeks at a time.
yeah, for 2 weeks. Dude, this guy that I work with, well, he manages the building that I work with. He eats every single day a triple-decker peanut butter and jelly every day. He walks in and he comes in. He doesn't make it at home, which I find interesting because, he gets there at 9 a.m. He makes it at 9:30. I'm like, why didn't you just make it at home? But whatever. So every day he brings a grocery bag full of the peanut butter, the jelly, a loaf of bread.
Sounds like this man's trying to prove a point.
Brings a whole loaf of bread to every day. Stacks it 4 high. Peanut butter and jelly in between every single one of them. Every day. And he's in pretty good shape. I'm calling you out, Hayden.
What? Why though?
I don't know.
I don't think when I fixate on food either, it's something that specific, like double decker. Why can't he just make 2 separate ones? That seems just really.
Yeah. So when I'm telling you, I hyperfixate on food, it's for 2 weeks at a time. This man has wholeheartedly kept peanut butter and jellies in business. I know that. And also I love that he gets them separate. He doesn't, he doesn't go cheap. He doesn't do the one where it's peanut butter on one side, jelly on the other.
Oh, it's like a layer of peanut butter bread.
Yeah.
Jelly. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
It's not a peanut butter and jelly. That's a jelly and peanut butter. Get it right next time.
You got that.
He flips it over. All right.
My eyeball's itching.
What are we at? Let's be done.
5-10 minutes. You can wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Heidi fell.
This was an off week for me and you both.
Yeah, I feel like we had a lot
going on, but a lot that hasn't been processed yet. That's for sure.
Yeah. We'll get back. Whatever.
Give us one more chance.
All right. Oh, we can't get it together. All right. Heidi, tell them where they can find you.
Instagram at IH4Heidi. That's pretty much it right now. That's all I got.
She's only on Instagram. She's like, actually, I got rid of everything.
I actually hate myself and I got rid of everything.
Sarah Pop-Tarts on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and
Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Beauty and the Breakdown on Spotify and
This week was
YouTube.
a breakdown.
Yeah, sometimes it's about beauty, sometimes it's about breakdown. So you never know what you're going to get. Today you got a breakdown, sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, bye.
Bye.